Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Washington State Cougars offense going to get the chance to start this game off. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Do you see how fast he got to the ball carrier? Get that tackle for loss? Wow.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Texas A&M's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And from a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the designed quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll try to put up the 3-ball from 43 yards away. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They get him up flush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
They've got the screen set up. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking for a productive play on first down. Off play action. The throw. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Taking it the other way. At the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Headed to the end zone. exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, it's so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. To the ground with the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Washington State sends out the punt unit. He's got it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. On the run, it's Moss. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you've got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you've got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Gets away from one. Trying to get rid of it. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Complete to start this drive. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Grab near the sticks. It's Ellison. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on first and 10. The handoff to Johnson. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives him momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to punch it in. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on third and goal from the 2? From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Cougars. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jason.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Pulls it in. It's Concepcion. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Concepcion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class and this next cycle.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They just keep firing. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
Man, that kicker came inches away from hitting a PB. That thing almost cleared the crossbar. Wow.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Offensive coordinators feel really smart when the run game opens, especially early in the game, because now everything is at their disposal, and the defense is already on their heels.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the Cougars come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll try to knock it through from 33. He gets a hand on it. He didn't get it, and what a stop by this defense to get the football back.
You know, it's blocked field goals in moments like that that are momentum changers. That could be the difference in this game. What a great individual effort knocking that thing down.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Fires to the tight end. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the 1st down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. Running the red zone, it's Moss. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Reed. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory. There he goes! And the big game, and they've got it on the 46.
Oh, I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again, but this QB
lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
I think a really big key in the RPO game is having really good rhythm and timing. Offense didn't have it there, and that's why it falls incomplete.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Leaves it with the back. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Washington State will have to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Oh, the quarterback. He had his hands in the air after throwing that one. He thought that was a sixer, but his guy dropped it.
Under fire. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. Got room at the 35. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Washington State.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Using his legs, it's Moss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back going.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Reed. Oh, they're after him. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they're marking down. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's going to take off. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Concepcion. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting...
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Aggie! Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Aggie. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. Good, solid tackle. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. Makes one man miss. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. We reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Meredith. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Washington State has it all working right now. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Snags it over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Creates a little room. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. 2nd down coming up. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. A long way to go on 4th and goal. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay game offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He's moving out of the pocket. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on